First, let's learn about the eagle bird with its very large wingspan. The eagle is a majestic bird of prey known for its impressive size, powerful build, and exceptional hunting abilities. Belonging to the family Accipitridae, eagles are among the most formidable birds in the world. They inhabit various ecosystems, ranging from dense forests and mountainous regions to plains and deserts, showcasing their adaptability and resilience. Eagles are characterized by their broad and strong wings, which enable them to soar effortlessly in the sky. The wingspan of some eagle species can reach up to 2.5 meters, 8 feet. Their powerful talons are sharp and strong, designed to capture and kill prey with precision. Eagles have robust, hooked beaks that are perfectly adapted for tearing flesh, making them efficient predators. One of the most remarkable features of eagles is their extraordinary vision. Their eyes are equipped with a high density of photoreceptor cells, allowing them to spot prey from great distances, sometimes up to several kilometers away. This exceptional eyesight, combined with their ability to fly at high altitudes, makes eagles highly effective hunters. Eagles employ a variety of hunting techniques depending on their habitat and prey. They typically hunt by soaring high above the ground, scanning the area for potential prey with their keen vision. Upon spotting a target, eagles can dive at incredible speeds, reaching up to 160 kilometers per hour, 100 miles per hour in some species. They use their talons to snatch and immobilize their prey, often killing it instantly with the force of their grip. The diet of eagles is diverse and includes small mammals such as rabbits, squirrels, and prairie dogs. Birds like ducks and pheasants, reptiles, and fish. Some species, like the bald eagle, are particularly adept at fishing, using their sharp talons to catch fish directly from the water. Eagles are known for their elaborate courtship displays, which often involve aerial acrobatics and synchronized flight patterns. Once a pair bonds, they typically mate for life. Eagles build large nests, called eyries, in high and inaccessible places like tall trees, cliffs, or even on man-made structures. These nests are constructed from sticks and lined with softer materials like grass and feathers. Eagles usually lay between 1 to 3 eggs per breeding season. Both parents share the responsibility of incubating the eggs, which hatch after about 35 to 45 days. The chicks, or eaglets, are born with a thin layer of down and are entirely dependent on their parents for food and protection. The parents diligently feed and care for the eaglets until they fledge, which occurs around 10 to 12 weeks after hatching. Even after fledging, young eagles may stay with their parents for several more months as they learn essential survival skills. There are more than 60 species of eagles, each adapted to its specific environment. Some of the most well-known species include bald eagle Halides leucocephalus. Native to North America, this eagle is easily recognized by its white head and tail. It is the national bird and symbol of the United States. Golden eagle Aquila cressidos, found across the northern hemisphere. The golden eagle is known for its agility and strength, often hunting larger prey like deer and livestock. Harpy eagle Harpia harpigia. Native to the rainforests of Central and South America, this eagle is one of the largest and most powerful raptors, preying on animals such as monkeys and sloths. Stellar sea eagle Halides pelagicus. This large eagle is found in coastal regions of northeastern Asia and is known for its striking appearance and impressive fishing skills. Many eagle species face significant threats due to habitat loss, pollution, and human interference. Deforestation, urban development, and agricultural expansion have led to the destruction of crucial nesting and hunting grounds. Additionally, eagles are vulnerable to poisoning from pesticides and lead ammunition, as well as collisions with wind turbines and power lines. Conservation efforts are essential to protect these majestic birds and ensure their survival. Various organizations and governments worldwide are working to preserve eagle habitats, mitigate human-induced threats, and promote awareness about the importance of these birds in nature. Initiatives such as breeding programs, habitat restoration, and stricter regulations on pollutants and hunting practices have shown positive results in stabilizing and increasing some eagle populations. Eagles have held a significant place in mythology, folklore, and symbolism across different cultures for centuries. In ancient Greek mythology, the eagle was associated with Zeus, the king of the gods, symbolizing strength, courage, and immortality. Native American cultures revere eagles as sacred animals, representing spiritual wisdom, freedom, and connection to the divine. The eagle is also a national symbol in many countries, embodying ideals such as freedom, power, and resilience. Eagles play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance within their habitats. As apex predators, they help regulate the populations of smaller animals, preventing overpopulation and ensuring the health of the ecosystem. By scavenging on carrion, eagles also contribute to the cleanliness of their environment, reducing the spread of disease. With their regal appearance, extraordinary hunting capabilities, and significant cultural and ecological roles, eagles are truly remarkable creatures. Their presence in the wild symbolizes the health of our ecosystems, and their cultural significance highlights their enduring impact on human societies. Next, let's learn about owls with very effective night vision capabilities. Owls, members of the family Strigidae, are fascinating nocturnal birds known for their mysterious and distinctive appearance. These creatures have long been entwined with myths and folklore, symbolizing wisdom and guardianship across various cultures. Owls exhibit a wide range of sizes, from the tiny elf owl measuring around 20 centimeters to the majestic Eurasian eagle owl, which can reach up to 70 centimeters in length. Their most striking feature is their large, round, and bright eyes, which provide exceptional vision in low-light conditions. Additionally, owls possess highly sensitive ears that enable them to detect prey with remarkable accuracy in the dark. The plumage of owls is typically thick and soft, with colors ranging from gray and brown to pure white, allowing them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings. Their broad, powerful wings, combined with special feather structures, enable them to fly silently, surprising their prey with stealth and precision. Owls also have sharp, curved talons and strong beaks designed to grasp and tear their prey efficiently. Owls have unique adaptations that set them apart from other birds. Their facial discs, formed by a ring of feathers around each eye, help direct sound to their ears, enhancing their auditory capabilities. The asymmetrical placement of their ears allows for precise localization of sounds crucial for hunting in complete darkness. Additionally, their eyes are tubular, providing a binocular vision that aids in depth perception, essential for accurate hunting. Owls are expert hunters, primarily active at night. They rely on their superior vision and hearing to locate and capture prey. Their diet mainly consists of small mammals such as mice and voles, birds, and insects. Thanks to their silent flight and agility, owls can swiftly and accurately seize their prey. One of the most intriguing aspects of owls is their ability to rotate their heads nearly to 170 degrees. This extraordinary flexibility allows them to have an extensive field of view, monitoring their surroundings without much bodily movement, which enhances their ability to detect prey and avoid predators. Owls are known for their distinct vocalizations, which vary widely among species. These calls serve various purposes, including communication, territory defense, and attracting mates. The haunting hoots of some species are often associated with the eerie ambience of the night, adding to their mysterious aura. Breeding habits of owls also vary, with many species being monogamous, forming long-term pair bonds. They typically nest in tree cavities, abandon nests of other birds, or even on the ground, depending on the species. Owls are devoted parents, with both males and females involved in incubating eggs and feeding the chicks until they fledge. Owls hold a significant place in various cultures, often regarded as symbols of wisdom and knowledge. They appear in numerous fairy tales, myths, and even modern artworks. However, in some traditions, owls are also seen as omens of bad luck or connected to the supernatural realm. In ancient Greek mythology, the owl was associated with Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare. The bird was considered a protector and a symbol of foresight and knowledge. In contrast, some Native American cultures viewed owls as harbingers of death or messengers from the spirit world, reflecting the diverse symbolism attributed to these birds. Ecologically, owls play a crucial role in controlling the population of rodents and insects, contributing to the balance of ecosystems. Their presence helps maintain healthy environments by keeping the populations of potential pests in check. Owls also serve as indicators of environmental health, as their presence and well-being reflect the state of their habitats. Conservation efforts are essential to protect owl species and their habitats. Habitat loss, pollution, and climate change pose significant threats to owl populations worldwide. Organizations and researchers are working to monitor owl populations, protect critical habitats, and raise awareness about the importance of these enigmatic birds. Owls are not only captivating creatures with unique characteristics, but also essential components of both natural ecosystems and human culture. Their adaptations, behaviors, and roles in various traditions highlight their significance. Understanding and safeguarding owls help preserve biodiversity and protect the valuable cultural and spiritual significance of the embody. By appreciating and conserving owls, we contribute to the health and balance of our natural world and honor the rich tapestry of human heritage that these birds represent. Next, let's learn about the hummingbird, the smallest bird in the world. Hummingbirds, often referred to as nature's jewels, are among the smallest and most fascinating birds in the world. Known for their dazzling plumage and remarkable flying abilities, these tiny creatures captivate the hearts of birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts alike. Despite their small size, they play a significant role in their ecosystems, particularly in pollination. Hummingbirds are incredibly small, with lengths ranging from 5 to 20 centimeters and weights between 2 to 20 grams. The smallest species, the bee hummingbird, measures just about 5 centimeters in length. Despite their diminutive size, they possess vibrant and iridescent feathers that can exhibit a spectrum of colors, including green, blue, red, yellow, and purple. Their long, slender bills are perfectly adapted for accessing nectar deep within flowers. The shape and length of the bill vary among species, depending on their preferred flowers. Their tongues are uniquely adapted with grooves that help them lap up nectar at an astonishing rate. One of the most remarkable traits of hummingbirds is their unparalleled flying capabilities. They can hover in midair, fly backwards, and even upside down. Their wings beat incredibly fast, up to 80 times per second, which produces a distinctive humming sound. This rapid wing movement allows them to access nectar from flowers while hovering without needing to PRCH. Their flight is powered by their strong pectoral muscles, which make up about 30% of their body weight. These muscles are responsible for the rapid wing beats and agile maneuvers. Hummingbirds have a unique ball and socket joint at the shoulder that allows their wings to rotate almost 180 degrees in all directions, enabling their extraordinary flying skills. Hummingbirds primarily feed on nectar from flowers, which provides them with the necessary energy for their high metabolism. A hummingbird's heart can beat over 1,000 to 100 times per minute, and their wings can beat 50 to 80 times per second, which requires an immense amount of energy. They consume up to half their body weight in nectar daily and need to eat every 10 to 15 minutes. However, they also consume small insects and spiders to obtain essential proteins, fats, and minerals. This protein intake is especially important for growing chicks and during the breeding season. By feeding on nectar, they play a critical role in pollination, transferring pollen from one flower to another and thus supporting biodiversity. Hummingbirds are native to the Americas, with their range extending from Alaska to Tierra del Fuego. They are most commonly found in tropical and subtropical regions, particularly in Central and South America. These birds prefer environments rich in flowering plants, such as tropical rainforests, gardens, mountain meadows, and even desert regions with adequate floral areas, URCS. Migration is a significant aspect of hummingbird behavior. Many species migrate thousands of miles between their breeding and wintering grounds. For instance, the ruby-throated hummingbird migrates from North America to Central America, crossing the Gulf of Mexico in a single, non-stop flight. The breeding season for hummingbirds typically occurs during the spring and summer months. Male hummingbirds often perform elaborate aerial displays to attract females. These displays can involve rapid dives, loops, and other acrobatic maneuvers, accompanied by vocalizations and visual signals. Female hummingbirds are responsible for building the nest, which is constructed from plant fibers, animal hair, and spider silk. The nests are usually small, just large enough to hold two tiny white eggs, and are often camouflaged with lichens and mosses. The mother incubates the eggs for about 14 to 23 days, depending on the species. After hatching, the chicks are altricial, meaning they are born blind, featherless, and completely dependent on their mother for warmth and food. The female feeds the chicks by regurgitating a mixture of nectar and insects. The chicks fledge after about 18 to 30 days, although they may continue to be fed by the mother for a short period after leaving the nest. Hummingbirds are not only a marvel of natural beauty, but also vital to the ecosystems they inhabit. They contribute significantly to pollination, which is essential for the reproduction of many flowering plants. This pollination supports a wide range of wildlife and maintains ecological balance. Protecting hummingbird habitats is crucial for maintaining ecological balance and supporting biodiversity. Conservation efforts include preserving natural habitats, planting native flowering plants, and raising awareness about the importance of these extraordinary birds. Climate change, habitat loss, and the use of pesticides are significant threats to hummingbird populations. Hummingbirds are a testament to the wonders of evolution, showcasing a unique combination of beauty, agility, and ecological significance. By understanding and appreciating these remarkable creatures, we can better appreciate the intricate interdependencies within our natural world and take steps to protect the delicate environments they depend on. Next, let's learn about the species that has the ability to hunt fish at sea very professionally, which is the seagull. Albatrosses are large seabirds belonging to the family Diomedidae, comprising 20 known species. They are renowned for their exceptional flying abilities, capable of covering vast distances over the open ocean without needing to rest extensively. Albatrosses typically have a large wingspan, reaching up to 3.5 meters, about 11.5 feet, and weigh between 5 to over 15 kilograms, 11 to 33 pounds. They have long, slender bodies, long tails, and broad wings, which facilitate effortless gliding over the ocean. Their plumage is predominantly white or gray with dark spots on the back. Albatrosses have a wide distribution across both temperate and cold regions of the world's oceans, predominantly in the southern hemisphere. They often breed on remote islands or high plateau-like habitats. Albatrosses only come ashore to breed and raise their young. Albatrosses primarily feed on fish and squid, foraging by low gliding over the ocean's surface and picking up injured prey or other marine organisms like octopus. They also have the ability to excrete excess salt absorbed from seawater to maintain body temperature during long-distance flights. Albatrosses typically live in colonies and nest on rocky ledges or in cliffside caves. They may be solitary or form lifelong pair bonds immediately before mating. Albatrosses are known for their long lifespans and typically breed once a year. Albatrosses are primarily found in the Southern Ocean and the North Pacific. They inhabit a variety of marine environments, ranging from subtropical to polar regions. They breed on remote islands and coastal cliffs, often in large colonies. Outside of the breeding season, they spend most of their lives flying over the open ocean. Albatrosses are highly adapted for long-distance flight and are capable of traveling thousands of kilometers without landing. They use dynamic soaring and slope soaring techniques to conserve energy while flying over the ocean. Their diet primarily consists of fish, squid, and other marine organisms, which they catch by dipping or surface seizing while in FLIDHT. These birds are known for their monogamous breeding habits, where pairs mate for life and return to the same breeding site annually. They typically lay a single egg in a nest made of soil, grass, and debris. Both parents share incubation and chick rearing duties, with chicks fledging after several months. Several albatross species face significant conservation challenges, primarily due to incidental bycatch in fisheries operations, habitat destruction on breeding islands, and plastic pollution. Conservation efforts focus on reducing bycatch through improved fishing practices, protecting breeding sites, and raising awareness about the threats these birds face. Albatrosses are predominantly found in the Southern Ocean and the North Pacific, although some species inhabit tropical and subtropical waters. They breed on remote islands and coastal cliffs, selecting sites that offer protection from predators and access to abundant food sources. Outside of the breeding season, albatrosses range widely across oceanic waters, often following food availability and weather patterns. Albatrosses are well known for their exceptional flying abilities, capable of traveling thousands of kilometers without landing. They use a combination of dynamic soaring, where they use wind gradients to gain altitude and speed, and slope soaring along wave fronts to cover vast distances efficiently. Their diet consists mainly of fish, squid, and crustaceans, which they catch by plunge diving or surface seizing during their long flights over the ocean. Albatrosses typically form monogamous pair bonds that can last for several breeding seasons or even for life. They exhibit elaborate courtship displays, which often involve dancing, bill fencing, and vocalizations. Breeding colonies vary in size, with some species nesting in dense aggregations while others are more dispersed. Females lay a single egg per breeding season, which both parents take turns incubating for about 2 months. Chicks are fed regurgitated food and fledge after several months, although they may return to the nest for feeding for an extended period. Many albatross species face significant conservation challenges, primarily due to threats such as bycatch in longline and trawl fisheries, habitat degradation on breeding islands, invasive species predation, and marine pollution, especially plastic ingestion. Several species are classified as threatened or endangered, prompting conservation efforts focused on mitigating these threats. albatrosses hold cultural significance in various societies, often symbolizing adherence, freedom, and the vastness of the oceans. They have inspired art, literature, and mythology across different cultures, appearing prominently in maritime folklore and literature, such as Samuel Taylor Coleridge's The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Next, let's learn about storks with very long legs. The great egret Arda alba, also known simply as the great white egret, is a majestic bird belonging to the heron family Ardeidae. It is renowned for its large size, pristine white plumage, and elegant stature, typically found in wetlands, marshes, and occasionally near large rivers across tropical and subtropical regions. RLDWID. The great egret is characterized by its large size, measuring between 90 to 100 centimeters in length with a wingspan of up to approximately 150 centimeters. It possesses a long, pointed yellowish bill and long, slender legs ideal for navigating deep water habitats. Its plumage is predominantly pure white, occasionally displaying subtle golden plumes on its back and neck during breeding season. Great egrets are widely distributed across Africa, Asia, Europe, the Americas, and Australia. They commonly inhabit wetlands, coastal regions, estuaries, and sandbars where they hunt for prey and build nests. Great egrets are often solitary or found in pairs. They are skilled hunters, wading slowly in shallow waters to catch fish, frogs, crustaceans, and other small aquatic animals. They can also plunge from the air to capture prey. During the breeding season, great egrets nest in high trees or in reed beds near their wetland habitats. They lay 3 to 5 pale green eggs, and both parents share the responsibilities of incubation and caring for the hatchlings. The great egret exhibits a robust physique, typically measuring between 90 to 100 centimeters in length with a wingspan ranging up to 150 centimeters. It features a long, slender neck, a sharp yellow bill, and long legs adapted for wading through deep waters. Its plumage is predominantly snowy white throughout the year, with delicate plumes on its back and neck during the breeding season. Geographically, great egrets are found across Africa, Asia, Europe, the Americas, and Australia. They prefer habitats such as freshwater and saltwater marshes, swamps, estuaries, and occasionally coastal lagoons where they forage and nest. Great egrets are primarily solitary or found in pairs during breeding season. They are renowned for their exceptional hunting skills, employing a patient stalking technique to catch prey. They feed on fish, frogs, small mammals, crustaceans, and insects found in shallow waters. Additionally, they may utilize their sharp bill to spear larger prey or snatch flying insects mid-air. Breeding occurs in colonies where great egrets construct platform nests using sticks and vegetation. Nests are typically situated high in trees or among reed beds near water bodies. Females lay 3 to 4 pale greenish-blue eggs, and both parents share the duties of incubation and feeding the young. Despite facing challenges such as habitat loss due to urbanization and pollution, great egrets are categorized as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature (IUCN). Conservation efforts and protected areas help safeguard their populations in many regions. Great egrets play a vital role in ecosystem dynamics, contributing to biodiversity and ecological balance in wetland habitats. Their presence influences prey populations and vegetation growth, making them integral to the health of these sensitive environments. Great egrets are predominantly solitary outside of the breeding season, though they may form loose colonies during nesting periods. They are renowned for their stealthy hunting techniques, wading slowly and patiently through shallow waters to ambush prey. Their diet primarily consists of fish, amphibians, crustaceans, and small mammals, which they capture using their sharp bills with precise strikes or by lunging at prey with their long necks. Breeding occurs during the spring and summer months when pairs establish nesting territories near water bodies. Nest construction involves gathering sticks, twigs, and vegetation to form sturdy platforms placed in trees, reed beds, or shrubs. Females typically lay 3 to 4 pale blue-green eggs, which are incubated by both parents for about 23 to 27 days. The great egret is classified as a species of least concern on the International Union for Conservation of Nature (IUCN) Red List due to its widespread distribution and stable population trends. However, localized declines may occur due to habitat loss, pollution, and disturbance at nesting sites. In conclusion, the great egret exemplifies grace, adaptability, and ecological importance within wetland environments worldwide. By understanding and conserving their habitats, we can continue to appreciate and safeguard these iconic birds for future generations to enjoy. Finally, in today's channel, let's learn about birds' nests together. Physical characteristics. Swiftlets are small to medium-sized birds, typically measuring between 9 to 14 centimeters in length, with a wingspan ranging from 20 to 30 centimeters. They have a slender, streamlined body shape, long and narrow wings, and a deeply forked tail, which aids in their agile flight maneuvers. Their plumage is usually dark gray or brownish gray, sometimes with paler underparts, adapted for camouflage during flight. Flight adaptations. Swiftlets are adept flyers capable of sustained flight for extended periods. Their wings are long, narrow, and pointed, enabling rapid and efficient flight. They have strong wing muscles and a high metabolism that supports their energetic flight behavior. Swiftlets are known for their swift and direct flight patterns, often flying high in the sky to hunt flying insects. Nesting habits. Swiftlets are renowned for their unique nesting behavior. They build their nests primarily from solidified saliva, which hardens into a cup-shaped structure. These nests are often attached to vertical surfaces such as cliffs, cave walls, and occasionally man-made structures like buildings and bridges. Some species also nest in tree hollows or crevices. Nesting colonies. Swiftlets are social birds and frequently nest in colonies or large groups. These colonies can range in size from a few dozen to thousands of individuals. They communicate vocally with high-pitched chirps and calls, particularly during breeding and nesting seasons. Breeding season. The timing of breeding varies among swiftlet species and geographic regions, typically correlating with periods of abundant insect prey availability. Swiftlets can breed multiple times per year, influenced by environmental conditions and food resources. Egg laying and incubation. Females lay 1 to 3 eggs per clutch, with incubation typically lasting around 14 to 21 days, depending on the species. Both parents participate in incubating the eggs and feeding the chicks once they hatch. Chicks are fed regurgitated food, primarily consisting of insects, until they are ready to fledge. Insect predation. Swiftlets are highly specialized insectivores, primarily feeding on flying insects such as mosquitoes, flies, and beetles. They contribute significantly to pest control in their habitats, making them ecologically valuable to agricultural areas and human settlements. Conservation status. While many swiftlet species are considered of least concern due to their widespread distribution, some face conservation challenges. Habitat loss, particularly the destruction of nesting sites due to urbanization and development, poses significant threats. Conservation efforts focus on preserving nesting sites, raising awareness about swiftlets' ecological roles, and promoting sustainable practices for bird nest harvesting. Bird's nest harvesting. Swiftlet nests are highly prized in some cultures, particularly in East Asia, where they are used in bird's nest soup, a delicacy believed to have health benefits. This cultural practice has led to extensive harvesting of nests, sometimes impacting swiftlet populations and their nesting habitats. Challenges and conservation efforts. Urbanization, habitat destruction, and climate change are ongoing challenges for swiftlets. Conservation strategies include habitat preservation, restoration of nesting sites, research on swiftlet ecology, and promoting sustainable practices for bird nest collection to ensure the long-term viability of swiftlet populations. Nesting habits. Swiftlets are renowned for their unique nesting habits. They construct their nests primarily from saliva, which hardens into a cup-like structure. These nests are often attached to vertical surfaces such as cliffs, caves, and occasionally inside man-made structures like buildings and bridges. Some species also nest in tree hollows or crevices. Social behavior. Swiftlets are generally social birds, often nesting in colonies or large groups. They communicate vocally with high-pitched chirps and calls, especially during breeding and nesting seasons. Breeding season. The timing of breeding varies among species and regions, but generally occurs during the warmer months when insect populations are abundant. Swiftlets can breed multiple times a year, depending on food availability and environmental conditions. Egg laying and incubation. Females typically lay 1 to 3 eggs per clutch. Both parents participate in incubating the eggs, which lasts for about 14 to 21 days, depending on the species. Once hatched, The chicks are fed regurgitated food by both parents until they are ready to fledge. Swiftlets are remarkable birds with unique adaptations for aerial life and significant ecological roles. Their ability to thrive in diverse habitats and their interactions with human cultures make them subjects of interest for conservation, research, and cultural studies. Globally.